Hey guys, Mr. B here again, bringing you another differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions. So this one involves cos of x, so you need to know the derivative of cos -1. And the reason why I wrote this one a little bit differently than it is on your sheet, on number 9, it's on your sheet it looks like this. So cos -1 of x all to the -1. I just wanted to show you what that meant, and that this -1 right here is different from this one. So that -1 means inverse, and -1 with brackets around it means reciprocal. So it's really important to recognize that difference, and we talked about it in class a little bit, so just a refresher. So in order to differentiate this guy, I'm going to use this form because it's better. So if you happen to get this form on a test, CPT, or whatever it happens to be, rearrange it to this form. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use chain rule. So I'm going to call my u to be cos -1 of x. So chain rule, of course, if you don't remember, f prime of u prime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call my u to be cos of -1. So that makes my fu u to the -1, essentially. So the derivative of u to the -1 is negative, and my u is cos -1 x, and then I have an exponent of -1 right here, so I'm going to subtract 1 off that, so it becomes -2. So that's the derivative of u to the -1, and then times u prime. So my u is cos -1 of x, so I had to use the derivative of that guy. So that guy is simply -1 over square root 1 minus u, which in our case doesn't matter, it's just x squared. So it ain't pretty, but it is what it is. So I can get rid of the negatives anyway. So negative times that, negative is positive. So I can change that exponent to a positive if I want to. No, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to make it much prettier. So this is what you might rearrange your final answer to be. So y prime is equal to 1 over. So then I have cos -1 of x squared, so the exponent becomes positive when I take it to the bottom, and then square root 1 minus x squared, and I might just throw that in brackets just to make it look a little bit prettier. So that's all she wrote, guys. So it looked like a hard question at first, but using the chain rule makes life easier. So hopefully this helps. See you in class.